So let's start by paying homage to the Buddha. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So last time we did the exercise for lesson 1. Okay. The summary of the lesson 1 is to know the present tense. So in lesson 1, so we learned the firstly so we are forming verb, and then so present tense, and then so first group conjugational sign. So briefly we learned, but relatively some the special changing of the some root are also we already learned. So this is summary of the first lesson. So now in lesson 2, in Pali easy. So here some vowel bases end in R, some in A, and some in O. Okay. Some vowel bases end in R, end in A, and in O. So actually, that one also continue from the lesson 1. In lesson 1, we learned the some vowel base ending in the A. So that is why we need to know that the vowel base ending in the R. So vowel base ending in the R, E, and the O. So 4 kinds of ending we have. So vowel bases can end in one of these 4 vowels: R, E, or O. So that one also related to the 7 conjugational sign. You remember vowel base combination of root and conjugational sign, right? So if we add the conjugational sign to the root, we have the vowel base. So that is the ending of vowel base is based on the conjugational sign. So that is we need to know 7 conjugational sign. So the first conjugational sign is a. We already learned. And the second also a, but etc. one is negative or nasal is inserted in the root. And then the conjugational sign is ya. So you see here the first sign is a, that is related to the a ending. The second sign also negative or nasal and the a. That one also ending in the a. That sign also actually, even though it is ya, but ending in the a, you see. So that is why these first 3 signs are ending in the a. And now fourth sign is one of these 3. One of these 3. So the first one is very special and quite rare. Maybe only 2 or 3 forms we used. That is the second. So the fourth sign is one of these 3. Okay, the first one is very special. That is why we don't emphasize on that one. Later, we will see. Now, na ending in the R. Una also ending in the R. Okay, that is fourth sign. And then fifth sign also na, but without dot. The first signs are, fourth signs are na with the dot. Una also with the dot, not with the dot. But fifth sign is without dot. That is different between them. So these are ending in the R. So that is why if we add one of these 3 to the root, the whole vowel base can be ending in R. And then sixth sign is O. Okay, that is why that vowel base will be ending in the O. Okay, will be ending in the O. This order is following the Pali easy order, but traditionally, order of these suffixes are like that. That is why O is first. And the last sign is A or a ya. Okay, A or a ya. If we add sign A, if we add sign A to the root, that vowel base will be ending in the A. But if we add a ya suffix to the root, so that vowel base will be ending in the A like the first one. So that is why even though there are 7 conjugational signs in Pali, but briefly we can say, vowel base ending can end in one of these 4 vowels. Okay. So here example. So ending in the R. So first group sign is A. So this rule we already learned. Root down means to run. Here I don't emphasize on the meaning, just how this base ending in the R. That point I will emphasize. That is why I don't give the meaning here, but later. So root down and the sign is R. Okay, together they form vowel base. This vowel base ending in the A. The same way root gam to go we already learned. So gam to the gach. So by adding the A, we have the gacha base. This base also ending in the A, you see. This is related to the part sign group. Part group sign A. And then second group sign is negative and the up. Negative and the up. So to the root cheat, R sign is added, but this negative before the last consonant of the root inserted here, you see, that is right place for that nasal sound. The last consonant is da. Before that da, this nasal is inserted. That is why, we have the chain da, but in the single form, negative or nasal and da are, different group. That is why we need to change, to the same group consonant. That is why, that negative is changed to the na. So that is why na and da become the double or in the same group. That is why at the very beginning when I introduced the Pali letters to you all, how Pali letter can be double. So that is very important how the word is formed in Pali. So because of that point, negative is changed to the na, because followed by the da. Na and da are the same group, so the dental group. Okay. So next example, root butch. Root butch means to enjoy or to eat. To enjoy or to eat. Eat a meal. So sign is R and negative is inserted before the last consonant of the root. That is basically we have the bone ja, but so negative or nasal and the ja are different. So group that is to be the same. This negative is changed to the nya, you see, because followed by the ja, that is flatter sound. Okay, that is here we have the bone ja. Okay, so this is related to the second group sign. Second group sign is R and the negative inserted. That is an all of base ending in the R. And then now that group sign is ya. That group sign is ya. So root ga means to smell the sense or bad sense or good sense or order like that. Okay, so to the root ga by adding the ya, we have the ga ya base. Okay, even though ya sign but ending in the a. So this vowel base also ending in the a. So the past group ending in the a. Okay. The same way root sa means to taste. Later when we analyze those verb form, I will give the meaning. But here, so not to be confused, I skip the meaning. So just to emphasize on the ending vowel or the base. So root sa and the ya, so sa ya. Okay, sa ya. So now these first group sign are, second group sign nasal and the R, that group sign ya. Okay, if we add one of these to the root, all of those base will end in the A. Now the second possible ending is R. Okay, so that is related to the fourth group sign. Fourth group sign is nu, na, or the una. Okay, so nu is very special. Here we don't upset on that one. So here root su mean to hear, to listen. Okay, by adding the sign suffix na, we have the suna base, this vowel base ending in the r. So, and then but brief is root r mean to reach or to attain. Okay, so to that root by ending the una, so we have the babuna base. Babuna base. So these are, ending in the r. These vowel bases are ending in the r. And then next, fifth group sign also na, but without dot, you see. Fourth group sign is na, una, but not with the dot. But fifth group sign is na without dot. So the first example, root G. Root G means to collect, to heap up, or to group. So to the root G, by ending the na, we have the G-na-di. G-na-di. Or G-na base. So ending in the R. And the root G means to conquer, to win. To conquer or to win. So to that root G, by ending the na, we have the G-na base. So this su-na, babu-na, G-na, or G-na, even though, they have different sign, but their ending is the same. R, ending in R. And then, so vowel base ending in the O. That is related to the, sixth group sign. Sixth group sign. So, sixth group sign, or, so root car. To root car, or is added, we have the karo base. To do or to make. To do or to make. And the same way, root 10, by adding the or sign, we have the no base. To spread. To spread over. To spread. Okay, then no. So related to only this sign. And the seventh sign. So the vowel base ending in the A. That one is related to the seventh sign. Seventh sign are two kinds, A and the Aya. A and the Aya. So root juru sign is A. Sign is A. So we have the jore. So related to the seventh sign, please remember this note. So vowel change happen. Maybe in the root vowel, if we see up, that up will be changed to the R. If we see E or E, they will be changed to the A. And if we see root vowel U or u, they will be changed to, o. So when we apply a sign or a ya sign. So this note, please remember. So that is here, root is ju, root vowel is here u. Okay, but we apply the 7 group sign a. So that is a root vowel u change to the o. So u to the o. The same way, if we apply the ya sign, root vowel u is changed to the o. That is why we have the jorea. Okay, jore base, jorea base. So jude means to steal or to take away, to steal what is not given by the owner. To steal. And deeds. Root deeds mean to root deeds mean to expound or to preach. To expound or to preach. Dhamma talk. To expound the Dhamma, to preach the Dhamma, like that. So here we apply the 7th sign A, that is a root vowel E, is changed to the A. So Desi. And the same way, a ya sign, it is changed to the, A. So that is we have the days here. And then when we apply the A sign, all of those base end in the A. So that is why, all of the vowel base in Pali can end in one of these four: A, and O. Okay. So that information not included in your book, Pali Easy. Please carefully attention. Okay, let's go back to the Pali Easy. So here root key. Here their present forms are given below. Okay, present verb. So root key. Root key means to purchase or to buy. Okay. But base is kitna. Okay, base is kitna. Root is ki, to buy or to purchase. Actually, sign is originally na without dot. Without dot. But here special change to this root. Firstly, E become short. That is the part change. And second, so after root ki, in this sign, na, so na without dot, change to the na with the dot. So that is why we have the ki na. So if we see the base, ki na, we may confuse. Oh, the sign is, fifth sign na already with the dot, or fourth sign na already. Not like that. Originally na without dot. Maybe some influence. Okay, so ki na also to buy or to purchase. So now, so to form present verb by adding the Andy, C, and the ta, me, and the ma. So we will have ki na di, ki nan di. Okay, ki na di, ki nan di, and ki na si, ki na ta, and ki na mi, ki na ma. So di and di, si ta, mi ma. So that basin singular is di. Okay, by adding to the ki na, we have the ki na di. So ki na means just to buy or to purchase, but by adding the di, so ki na di means he or she buys, he or she purchases. Okay. So we have the ki na di. But for the third person plural, ki na and the ending. So when I introduce the present verb termination, present tense, so that person plural and the, so R is within bracket, you see, at the time that are occasionally, dropped. So that is why here ki na, R is dropped, so ki nandi. And then here double consonant. Before the double consonant, long vowel also becomes short. So that is why, finally, ki nandi we have. Maybe we may confuse, maybe R is dropped. That is why we have ki nandi like. Actually, systematically, logically, not like that. Because later, when we see the other form, that point we can understand. And then, so ki na si, and then ki na ta. So when we see the ki na di, so ki na base means to buy, to purchase, but here we already added di. So that is present tense, that person singular. So subject we already understood. So he or she. So he buys or he purchases. The same way, ki nandi, Andy can denote person and the number. So that person plural, that is a subject we can understand they. So they buy, they purchase. The same way C is second person singular. So that is why ki na si means you singular buy. And the ki na ta is second person plural. So ki na ta you plural buy. So ki na me, I'm buying. And then ki na ma, we buy or we purchase. Okay, in this way.
Yeah, what about ki na sa? Na, doesn't it get short?
One short.
It's double consonant.
This is not double consonant. Aspirate sound.
Oh,
Single consonant. Not English, Pali.
sorry, Paya, sorry.
Okay. And then second root in Pali easy. is root D's. Okay, root D's. And then to expound or to preach. So they say, root D's, to expound or to preach. And sign is A actually. So that is why this sign is 7 group sign. That is why when I introduce these 7 signs, this note are important to remember. So if we sign A or a ya, if we apply sign A or a ya, vowel changing will happen. A to R, E to A, U to O. So that is according to that rule, that formula. So by applying A sign, this E root vowel E is changed to the A. That is we have the DC base. Okay, DC base. Now with the D and the anti. So to the with the D, D, C, D. He expounds or he preaches. But for the second that person plural anti, you see, R is R get dropped. Descending. That is why in past form R is plain. This R is occasionally dropped. No R is dropped. That is logically we need to understand this one. Not descending, R get dropped. Okay. So they expound or they preach. And then second person singular C. They say, see, you singular expound or you singular preach. And then they say, ta. You plural expound or you plural preach. The Dhamma like that. And then first person singular me, plural ma. So they say me, I expound. And they say ma, we expound. Okay, let's move to the next. So next root is rukar. Rukar mean to do or to make. To do, to make. But sign is or. So that is why we have karo base. So the same way with the, that person singular D and plural anti with the singular karo D. So he does or he makes. And then karon the at gets dropped. They do or they make. They do, they make. And the second person, singular C, plural ta. So karo si, you singular do. Karo, you plural do or make. And the me and ma, first person, singular and plural. So karo, me is past person singular, so I in subject. So I do, I make. And plural, karo, ma, we do or we make. Okay. So in this way, even though in Pali easy, in lesson 2, so the order introduced base ending in the R, ending in the A, ending in the O. So for the R, ki na, for the A, de si, for the O, karo, but completely we need to understand. So those are based on the 7 group sign. Okay, these 7 group sign. So now A ending represent for the fa group sign, R second group sign, negida and the R and that group sign, yeah. R ending stand for for group sign nu na u na and then fifth group sign na. And the O ending for sixth group sign O. And then E ending for seven group sign A and the yeah, completely we need to understand. So it can cover so the whole 7 group sign in Pali. So okay, let's go back to the Pali easy. Now exercise. So here also find out the basis. Find out the basis of the following verb. Finding the base is quite important in Pali because if you can find the right base, so you can form all present tense, future tense, past tense, imperative, objective, and any verb you can. That is, an understanding base of the verb is very important. So verb ending or verb terminations rarely change to anything. Rarely changed. So that is why easy to understand. Oh, D is that person singular, and D is that person plural, C second person singular, ta second person plural. They never change. Rarely, quite rare. So that is why understanding base. If you understand base clearly, you can form any Pali verb you want easily. So now the first base, Babu Nadi. Okay, Babu Nadi in this Babu Nadi, you see, D. Oh, D is that person singular present tense. If we remove the rest, we can see Babu base. So Babuna base. The meaning of Babuna is approach or attained. Okay, that one I already. Now, prefix root is up, to reach or to attain. And sign is upna. So here, two vowel together you see. So at that time, commonly, first vowel is dropped. So that is when we have the ba, okay, ba, and then to the ba by ending the na. So we have the babuna base. Okay, babuna base. So in the single word, in the same word, when you see two vowels together, commonly, one of them will be dropped. Because, so in Pali, pronunciation is, based on the vowel. So if we see two vowels together at the time, so we cannot pronounce easily, ba, abuna, like that. But why not, by dropping one of them, babuna. And maybe if we retain that so ba, abuna, so ba is a single, the other separated one, abuna is another one, maybe in this way, in sound. That is one of vowel where we drop. That is common to Pali nature. Okay, now babuna base. Okay, let's move to the next verb. Next verb is jina. Okay, jina, to conquer. That jina also we already see. Root is G. To conquer or to win. But sign is na without dot. So G na base. We have G na base. Okay, let's move to the next. Next one is Jore. To steal, he steals. Jore di. If we remove di, so we have Jore. Root jur. Okay, to steal. But sign is, A. So seventh sign, you see. Whenever we see seventh sign, so other than our changing habit, that's what important to remember. So that is why, we have the jaw-ray. Jaw-ray. Okay. Jaw-ray base. And next is tenodi. Tenodi means separate. Separate over or separate. Or extend. So root dan. To separate or to extend. Sign is or. We don't need to change anything. We have the tenor base. Okay. By adding the and the sitamima. Tenor di, tenor si, tenor ta, tenor mi, tenor ma. Okay. And then next verb is sunadi, to hear. Root is su, to listen, to hear. Sign is na. So su na, to listen, to hear. And then next, so baweti, to develop. Baweti, he develops. So root is boo. To develop. Maybe you're familiar with the word, Pali word, samatha bhavana, vipassana bhavana, or bhavana from this root. So sign is A. So here you see the first rule. This sign is, 7-group sign. That is a root vowel. Here, oo need to be changed to the o. So that is we have the bo and then a. So here also two consonant, two vowels, together. So that is why this rule you need to remember. So o followed by the vowel, any vowel. Okay. So at that time this o change to the our. So that is why so now we have the bawa. Bawe. In this bawe form also you see, a. But before the a, root vowel, that one is secondary, not original root vowel. Secondary root vowel, the result of, u to the or to the, our, right? So that is why, this also we can say the root vowel. But, because of this a vowel, we don't allow to use a. So when you see that according to this formula, if we see that also necessary to be changed to the a. So that is why from the bawe to the bawe. So now finally bawe base. Okay. So that is why, in this form, you need to remember, o to the, as u to the or to the our to the our. So from the root bu, and by adding the sign a, so bu a and the bo a and the bawe and the bawe step by step. So to have bawe form, u to the or to the our to the our in this way. So okay, and then next rule is babodi. So babodi. In this bab is special one. Babodi. Okay, in the babodi, if we remove this d, so base is babo. Okay, so this babo is derived from the bab prefix. Root is up, but sign is here special sign. Nu, very special sign. Nu. So for group sign, this sign nu. Okay. So at that time, now, so we have the ba and then up and then nu in this way. So in a single word, so two vowels together. So commonly formal one is drop. Okay. So that is on the first stage. Ba, panu. Ba, panu. So, and then here, ba and na. So, ba is labial group. Na is here, retroflex group or lingual group. Different. So, two groups together we don't use in Pali. Two group consonant together. So, at the time they change to the single group. So, at the time, so na is part of sign, ba is part of root. So, root is important because it means the meaning of the word. It expresses the meaning of the word. That is why we retain. That is that this not follow to the ba. So not that means ba not become the ba ba. So in this way. So here you see in this form but followed by the double consonants. So at that time I also introduce that one. Okay, again. So long vowel before the double consonant. Okay, double consonants. So at the time, this long become the short vowel. So that is why this formula also needs to remember, necessary to remember. So that is why ba bu become the become the short So ba bu. So when I introduce this sign nu, that is very special. I told you because this also change to the all, but no reason. That is why I introduce special sign. Even though we say nu, but we don't use nu itself. So u become the all. That is finally we have the but ball base. Now we have the but ball base. Very special. Okay. So now from the from the but preface root up and the nu. Now to get ba root up and finally we have the but ball. Okay, at the time here changing is the first one. This get dropped, referring to that ones. So is drop one step, and then this so before the double consonant. So becomes short, and then this ba and the na next step. Ba na change to the papa. And the last stage, this u become the o. So in this way, step by step, we need to understand. Okay, now from the ball D, we have the ball base, and that ball is derived from the base root up and the nu sign. So in this way, step by step. So, okay.
A
Even
become
though,
short pair.
hmm?
A become a.
Yes, thank you. I become the up. So, okay. Even though we can't finish exercise, but now 1 hour already. Okay, next time we will continue. Okay, so any question? Okay, raise your question.
Yeah, excuse me, Bante.
Yeah.
You send the file PDF to my email.
Yes, you can join freely.
Thank you, Bante.
I shared this link. Okay, I will share again.
Thank you very much, Bante.
Bante,
Yes.
we also want to receive the file. How can we receive it?
No, I shared the link. So just to click on, just to join that link. Google Doc.
Okay, thank you very much, Bante.
Okay, okay.
Excuse me, Bante.
Yeah.
How we can check the root of the verb in Pali? Do you have any website or the link to check the root of verb?
The root of the verb, actually, so we have dictionary. We need to use dictionary.
Dictionary.
So, yeah. And also, I recommend to use the dictionary is, PTS. So, printed by the PTS, Pali Test Society. You can, have a soft copy online freely. Or, in the digital Pali reader also you can use it, that one. Pali English Dictionary. So, for example, I show you how to use dictionary.
Yes.
So this is a digital Pali reader. Offline, you can use it.
Yeah, I have that one, but I don't know how to use.
Okay, here tool. Under the tool. So here you see dictionary. So when you click the tool button, not under the search, not under the navigation tool. So and in the dictionary also you can choose it here. PED means so Pali English Dictionary by the PTS. So DPPN means Dictionary of Pali Proper Name. And then CPED means Concise Pali English Dictionary. So you can use each one. So PED means Pali English Dictionary.
PED, yes.
That one is strongly recommended. So for example, one above. Now today we learn back body. So here back body is the contracted form of the babu nadi. So maybe Sanskrit equivalent was brahmanodi, like that. So okay, babu nadi also we can check. Ba briefcase, this root up. But sign is here. Now we can see clearly. So in this way you can use it.
Yes, thank you, Bante. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, what about the other one, the Polytech Society?
This is Polytech Society.
So like it's inside the digital Poly reader.
Right.
Okay, Paya.
So, okay. Any more question? Hello. Okay. Maybe background noise.
Can you hear me? Sorry.
You should use your microphone, earphone, or something.
Yeah, I'm using, but I think it's not.
Maybe noisy, not clear. Sorry. You don't understand what the verb is ball. So easy way to understand. You know, here verb is body. You know, in Pali easy. Also, at the end of the lesson 1, here note. So paragraph number 14. So when D is removed, we get the dawa. Here, body. When D removed, we get the ball. So which is the base of the same verb. So that is very easy way. But we often bubble is complicated in this way. Maybe very strange to you, but later. So such a one is not so many, maybe two or three forms. So by getting drop this D, the rest remain as it base bubble. Okay. And any more question?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just out of curiosity, you know, like how for the group number 7, conjugational side A and AR, why so much changes with the vowel? R become long R, E become A, U become O and such.
That is, just to this root, but the other one, like the jewelry, are not so changed. So because the two vowel mix together, that is changing, continuously. Okay.
But if number 6, right, like with vowel R, I mean, yeah. So let's say if there's an R and R or E or U plus that group side R, then it's still two vowels together. Would be the change as well?
Not possible. One can be double vowel where? So the root is mostly ending in the consonant, and the sign or after that vowel termination also starting with the consonant. That is why they don't. We don't have chance to have such a double vowel together with this sign. Maybe so root that 6 sign in group. Okay. So actually here the first sign is a. That is the most very common. The most common. So
Yes,
many
Pia.
roots go under this one. The second is second common, and that is that common, and the fourth is common or rarely common, and in this way maybe the under the rest 5 group, number of roots are maybe not more than 10, I think.
No, but I'm just curious because the answer that you gave for group number 7 is that there's double
Yes.
vowels.
Okay. So that is why you ask two vowel a and o together, but no chance to have such a two vowel a and o in that form.
Not just R and O, any vowels, because in the
No,
group
no. No. Only o. We don't have any chance with the o and a or o and e or o and u. We don't have chance.
Okay, so let's say root chore, right? To steal.
Yes.
See, right next to it is not, there's a consonant between the two vowels. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
So
which
same
one?
thing. So right here with the ritual plus
Mhm.
air, then is R, U become R, right? And there is a
Yeah.
re.
So okay, you know this rule, this formula is even, you know, I told you not because of, you know, meeting two vowels together. When you use 7 sign, root vowel changing happen in this way. Even though before the consonant or after the consonant, between the consonant or without consonant, will be changed like that.
I
That is
understand. I'm just asking why.
how to say why? Such a changing. So in language, you know, somehow no reason, out of reason.
Okay, Pear. Thank you.
Mm.
I want to know second vowel, second root sign.
Okay.
Second root signs are we change nasal ma and a.
Mm-hmm.
And change then the ma, nasal ma, chain and na.
Yes.
This is these are na and ma, the same colon change or the same root change.
The same root change. So you see here nasal and then da change to the na and da are the same group. The same way, you know, nasal and ja change to the nya and ja because nya and ja are the same group. The same way, you know, if we see nasal and ka, so that nasal change to the nga because nga and ka are the same group. So changing or purpose of changing is to be the same group.
To be the same group. Thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay, welcome. Okay, now out of 10 minutes, so let me stop here. Okay, let's start by saying sadhu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you very much, Bante.
Thank you,
Welcome.
Bante. Good
Thank
night.
you.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
Bante.
Thank you, Bante.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Bante.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
mỗi cô tôi mà